If you are looking for the best standing desk converters, you are in the right place. We have tried to include in-depth information on standing desk converters in our video, which will be enough to fulfill all of your needs. All of them are maintaining their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturer, and real customer feedback. If you want to buy a standing desk converters, we think this list will be very worthy to you. Now, let's get started with the video. At the first position of our list, we have FlexiSpot Stand-Up Desk Converter. The FlexiSpot is another standing desk converter that gives you a whole lot of space, but it does so through the implementation of two separate levels. Whether or not that's preferable or worse than the alternative is going to come down to your personal ergonomic preferences, and the fact that this standing desk converter raises and lowers in a purely vertical fashion. You don't need to worry about the footprint that it's going to have on your existing desk surface. It also makes use of integrated air technology that combines an X structure and a gas spring hover system for a quiet, basic, and low energy transition between the different available height modes. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Humanscale Height Adjustable Quickstand Desk. The Humanscale Quickstand may be one of the most expensive standing desk converters we've highlighted in our review guide, but it's also one of the best without a doubt. The stand itself can move independently of a screen, so you can adjust it to match your needs on the fly. But it's also incredibly lightweight. The keyboard stand will also remain stable regardless of the situation, and you'll be available to make use of your desk standard surface too thanks to the incredibly petite profile of the standing desk converter base. The result is a highly adaptable workplace that you can rearrange without having to take everything off your desk. And it makes use of a counterbalance mechanism that results in a far higher sense of stability. The number 3 position is held by WorkEZ Standing Desk Converter. The WorkEZ Standing Desk Converter is significantly more inexpensive than plenty of the other standing desk models on our list, but it can still hold its own in terms of quality. This converter is split up into two pieces, with one devoted to holding a keyboard and the other raised higher to support your monitor. While this isn't a model designed for serious hefty machines, it's a svelte and lightweight choice that's ideal for either laptops or more small-scale tower computers. It even comes with an ergonomic keyboard tray that can be adjusted entirely independent of the screen itself. It may be minimalist in design, but we think it's the best choice for people who prefer leaner workplace setups. Next at number 4 we have VariDesk Standing Desk Converter. If you want to have a standing desk that can adjust to practically any situation you can imagine, the Varidisk Standing Desk Converter can help you adjust to your changing lifestyle. This standing desk converter provides you with access to two separate tiers, so you can create very specialized office setups that are accommodating to different lifestyles. If you want to have a desk that can work effectively as both a dedicated workspace and a crafts desk, this is the model for you. And it offers 11 different height settings, so you have a lot of different tools at your disposal. And if you do decide that you want to raise it to the highest level possible, the heavily weighted base will make sure that everything remains stable. The number 5 position is held by Ergotron WorkFit-TL Standing Desk Converter. If the WorkEZ is all about taking the fundamental necessities of a converter and shrinking it down to only the fundamentals, the WorkFit-TL by Ergotron is quite the opposite. This is a hefty desk converter through and through. And while that makes it heavier and more unwieldy, it's also incredibly sturdy even if you intend to use it in a seriously professional capacity. That also means that you have a whole lot of space to work with. The top shelf is large enough to hold 2 monitors comfortably. The keyboard tray can comfortably hold and lets you navigate both a large keyboard and mouse. And most of the space on your existing desktop will still be available to you. The number 6 position is dominated by Vivo Height Adjustable Standing Desks to Stand Converter. Vivo has created a serious weight, height adjustable converter. The top shelf gives you a spacious 36 inches to work with, and the lower platform devoted to your keyboard and mouse offer a pretty decent amount of space as well. It's a top choice if you want a dual monitor desk or the capacity to use your laptop in addition to a more devoted office monitor. And the process of adjusting the height is simple and won't run any risk of knocking over any of your sensitive equipment. That's thanks to the dual pneumatic spring lock built right in. And while there's a minimal amount of assembly required, it's mostly put together for you. Moving on to the next at number 7 with StandX Elite Standing Desk Converter. less than $200, and get your hands on the StandX Elite, and you would have to look far and wide for a converter that gives you as much space as this one. While you don't get a dedicated shelf for your mouse and keyboard, there's plenty of room available on the primary shelf so you won't miss it. The height range covers a significant range, so you can find the height level for a variety of situations. And it comes fully assembled, so you can just mount it on your desk and count on it to work the way you need. This will do more than convert your desk into a standing model. It will serve as a complete workstation. The number 8 position is held by iMovR ZipLift Plus HD 42 wide standing desk converter. On its surface, the iMovR ZipLift Plus doesn't look that different from any of the other converter models we've included on our list. The inclusion of a second keyboard tray isn't all that out of the ordinary, but there are no other converters on the market that offer a 15-degree range of lean available for the keyboard tray. That gives it more ergonomics options than those are available in even the best ergonomic desk converters. And the availability of a 42-inch desk space means you'll have plenty of room to work with. The inclusion of a Z-lift mechanism results in an incredibly sturdy frame that can also transition smoothly from flat to elevated desk modes. Next at number 9 we have a Pergo standing desk converter. The aluminum frame utilized by the Pergo desk converter makes all the difference in the world. It's lightweight while still being durable, and that means that it can function as a gadget that you take with you when you travel while still being able to hold all of your most important gadgets and gear for work. And that aluminum also makes it look great. The smooth chrome surface and slimmed down design means that it won't stick out like a sore thumb on the desk of a more modernist desk. And switching between your different heights is a pretty simple and seamless affair. You can go from max to minimum height in just a blink of the eye. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by VERSADESK Pro 30 Electric Height Adjustable Desk Riser. There's no bigger name in the specialty desk market than VERSADESK, and they've worked very hard to make sure that their reputation is earned. There's no doubt that the Pro 30 is expensive, but it's also one of the best and most convenient standing desk converters on the market. The biggest advantage that comes from the StandX model is the fact that it's completely electronic, so you don't need to handle the height manually. And the frame itself is made from carbon steel, so it's both lightweight and very sturdy. And it ensures that no matter what height you are setting the standing desk converter to, you can count on it to remain stable. The presence of multiple grommet holes lets you create a number of different configurations for your monitors. That's all for today. All the product links in the description down below. We upload videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.